What's up, pack members? It's the Weird Spirit Alpha here at welcome to another video. So this is going to be a review, and the thing I'm reviewing is the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Moment Divination class. Well, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Divination, how you want to say it. But pretty much, this is pretty much fortune-telling class, and this is a reference to mainly the third movie, I would say, which is Prisoner of Azkaban, but also referenced in a few other movies like Order of the Phoenix. But, you know, whatever the case. So, pretty cool little set. So here we have, the front, the back, side, which has a pretty detailed side now I think about it. And then the cover has like a glass ball or crystal ball to represent fortune telling, which is pretty cool. So, let's going to take a look at the figures. Here we have Professor Trelawney, who's, the Divination teacher. And before this set, the only set you could get her in was the 2004 Hogwarts Castle for Prisoner of Azkaban. So, kind of nice to see her in another set. And this is not as expensive as the older Harry Potter set. Although, even though they don't own that older set, I admit the whole clock tower function I had looked really cool. And if I knew about it at the time, if I was old enough for LEGO, considering I was like 4 years old at the time when that set was out, I would have totally gotten it. But, what would a 4-year-old do with a Harry Potter set? I mean, really. But whatever case, that just about finishes her, and she does have a second face where she looks pretty content or happy, and then looks terrified because she sees someone's future and it's not a good one. Probably talking about Harry Potter and the Grimm, even though, the Grimm isn't really that big of a deal anymore. Man, I love Sirius Black. He's one of my favorite Harry Potter characters. Anyway, the next character we have is, I usually have a hard time saying her name, though I am looking at her name online because I have a hard time remembering it. Her name is Parvati Patil. And, she's a Gryffindor student. In fact, I think she was actually the one who had a fear of snakes and turned into a Jack-in-the-Box in the third movie. I think this is the same person. Looks like her. But, pretty basic figure. And her second face, has a happy face or a nervous or scared face. So, pretty nice. Put that here. And, of course, we have Harry Potter himself. So, that's his first face, and then his second face, he looks rather angry, so, Not sure what he's angry about, but, whatever the case. Pretty nice. Maybe something went wrong, or you heard something you didn't like, but whatever the case. That's that one, and let's go ahead and open up the book, see what's inside. This is definitely the book where it's... Oh, and that fell out. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that in just a second. So, this right here folds out. Whoops. Another one that's falling over. And this... Oh, I should... Oh, right. I probably recommend actually removing some of these things before you transform it, or before you open it, as shown by the little mistake I made. But yep. So the thing about this build is it's actually not so much. Well, I'm trying to think what I want to say. Never mind. I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to think, is this supposed to disconnect? I don't think it is. Let me check something real quick. Okay, they are. I missaw something. So, you can see, that crystal ball goes there. You can put the chair wherever you want. That can go right there. And seats can go on our side. Sorry about this, pack members. Some of these sets are rather flimsy to set up on carpet. So let me actually tilt this a little bit to see. There we go, that's a little better. And I guess it doesn't really matter where you put some of these things. Oh, that doesn't even fit there. Okay, so we can set that up right here. Or whatever. And that can go there. That can go over there. And where'd that table go? There it is. So, yep. So to set up the scene, you can have Professor over here. Characters on their desks. I know these kind of characters can technically sit down, but, you know. Let's lean her over a little bit. There we go. So before we continue, I do want to mention there is the book here, which does open up, and it shows the Grimm. So, yeah, if I can get that clear. Let's see if I get it clear. Yeah. So it shows the Grimm, which, you know, it obviously means like darkness or tragedy or something. But still pretty cool. So close that. So that's probably what Harry Potter has that face for, because of the Grimm. And, you know, so you can have Harry and her, I'm just going to call her, like, kind of try to look into fortunes and so on and so on. And, you know, there's cups over there, you know, use the tea leaves. A very good owl structured here. And, you know, there's a lot of other things, too. I like the curtain design that these have. Of course, you know, they look more like archways than actual curtains, but I know they're supposed to represent curtains, which is cool. So, again, this is also kind of like the herbology lab, or the herbology class. This is one of those more simple kind of labs concerned. There's not many takeoff pieces, and it's mainly just, you know, just like sitting in front. So, yeah. But overall, pretty cool. And let's go ahead and transform everything back to the way it was supposed to be. Take those off. Stack the chairs. And let's see. Sometimes I forget how some of this stuff is actually supposed to fold. I know you put the book into this cupboard. It's a little hard to do on camera, so I'm just going to do it off camera. Okay, so I'll just do it like that. Now, I'm just going to hold that in place. Yeah, hold it like that. And I think that should stay in place. Whoops. That's the biggest problem with this set, the fact that it's flimsy on the curtains, since there's not much holding them together. And then, trying to think what else was. Well, that's gone. So, I know this up here, I think that's how it connects. Yep, that's how that goes. And sometimes I forget how this is actually legit, just forgot how this thing is folded up. Let me double check something real quick. Or not online, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. I'm nuts. This is embarrassing. Oh, well, I see one way to do it. Wait, is that how it's supposed to? No. Sorry, I'm checking something. What does this do? Is it? No. Okay, well, I can't quite figure out how to put it back together, so I'm just going to have to do that off camera or look at the instructions. So, sorry about the awkward finish, but, you know, I'd rather not waste your time trying to put it all the way back together, so, yeah, but overall, that there was the whole set. Pretty cool little set, pretty simple, but still pretty cool. And overall, it's another good little collectible. But whatever case, that just about wraps up this video. So until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.